This is 34 News with Katie Devlin and Julie Hyman with the news, Stacy Goldberg with arts and entertainment, and Rob Dawson with sports. And now, Katie Devlin and Julie Hyman.
Hello and welcome to the October edition of 34 News. I'm Katie Devlin.
And I'm Julie Hyman. The beginning of a school year means many things for students here at Scotch Plains-Sandwood High School. But does anyone ever think about the teachers? This year, there's an unusually large number of new faculty in many departments, including the languages, social studies, English, and math. John Birnbaum caught up with some of Spiffy's newest additions, 2 new language teachers here at the high school. Let's go on location to hear their aspirations for this upcoming year.
Well, it's a brand new year here at SPF, and now we're going to go find some of the new faces and new teachers in our school. Come. I'm here with 2 new additions to the family here at Scotch Plains-Sandwood High School, to the language department. What are your names?
Signorita Rosato. Signorina Pugliese.
And they're very happy to be here with me today. So, tell me, what do you like about teaching?
Well, the main thing that I love about teaching is to share my knowledge with the students. Mostly my knowledge for the Spanish culture, obviously, the language. So my objective, really, my goal is to just get the students aware of new culture, different culture, and get them to love them.
See, and that's always a great thing to have in our school. And now, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to take pictures and make scrapbooks, so it's something I really enjoy.
I enjoy that as well. Well, that's it with these 2. Let's go find some more, shall we? I'm now here with new French teacher, Monsieur Walker. How'd you get to think?
Well, I've always enjoyed foreign languages, and I like working with young people, so to me, it felt like a good match.
And what else do you like to do in your spare time besides teaching?
Well, I like to play guitar, singing as well. I like to work in my garden. I love to travel, you know. I'm a big fan of sports. You know, I like to work out when I can. It's hard, though, right, when we have to be at school at the crack of dawn, because I'm a morning person, but I keep busy. I don't have a lot of spare time, though. I'm busy with the lesson plans, correcting the papers, staying on top of the students, you know, because they're a very big part of my life. You know, you take them with you everywhere, you know. So
we got a gardener, a rock star, and a teacher. This guy is just the whole package.
There you go.
Let's go find some more, shall we? I'm now here with new history teacher, Mr. McKenna. So, how did you get into teaching?
Well, I took classes in college and graduated and student taught, and now I'm here.
That sounds pretty good, right?
It is.
And what else do you do in your spare time besides teaching?
I see a lot of movies. I play sports, basketball, baseball, soccer. I like to coach eventually.
All right.
Back to School Night took place on September 27th. The purpose of the night is for parents to be able to go to all their child's classes, meet with their teacher and Dr. Heisey, and for their teacher to give a brief overview of the course and expectations. Various student organizations provided food and drinks for the parents in order to raise money for the Hurricane Katrina relief efforts. Overall, the night was a success and very informative. Let's go see some footage from the night.
But it seems to be an attractive class.
Students Concerned for the Needy is one of those clubs that always has a charitable project or 2 going on. The beginning of the 2005-2006 school year has proved that the club will continue helping anyone and everyone in need. They've taken Hurricanes Katrina and Rita and turned the tragedies into several worthwhile projects. Don't miss an SEN-hosted emergency food drive, the annual SEN bake sale, and especially the telethon that took place on October 20th from 6 to 10 p.m. All of the money raised through these events will benefit the hurricane victims.
October 15th through 19th marked DECA Week. DECA members showed their DECA pride throughout the entire week, starting on Sunday for the first annual walkathon to benefit DECA's national charitable organization, MDA. After raising over $1,100, Tuesday was Dress for Success Day. Mayor Marks came to the high school to meet with DECA members and proclaim DECA Week. Wednesday was DECA T-shirt Day, where members wore their DECA T-shirts and handed out lollipops to non-members in order to promote DECA. Friday was DECA Face Paint Day along with gasoline giveaway, where the lucky senior Nick Giannacci won a $50 gas card. Looks like DECA is already starting up the year full force.
Many students involved in ROTC here at the high school were disappointed to learn that Chief Terry was leaving the program. However, they were put at ease when they met the new sergeant, a man with 22 years of military experience under his belt and ready to bring it to the high school. As one of the new additions to the faculty here, Sergeant Don Fessenden promises to improve Chief Terry's curriculum for the better. The kids in ROTC have nothing to worry about. Let's check out what else Sergeant Fessenden discussed when 34 News on-location reporter Daniel Crawford caught up with him for an interview.
Would you like to tell us about how you feel about being the new instructor of ROTC in Scotch Plains-Fieldwood High School?
Sure, I would. First, I'd like to say thank you for giving me this interview.
You're welcome.
And it's something that I'm looking forward to. Challenges. There are a lot of challenges here. One thing we have to let everyone know is that we are not recruiters. We do not recruit for the Air Force. Most people that see our cadets around school think that they're in preparation for the Air Force. That is not true. What our cadets are doing is taking this curriculum so that they can become better at what they do in the civilian world. That's it. That is the only thing we're trying to do, make better citizens of our students. I will bring some different things to this Corps. One of the things I'll bring is my 22 years of military service. I'm going to raise the bar. If you want to become a cadet in junior ROTC, please come join us, but understand that if you join us, that I'm going to expect a lot out of you.
Okay, thank you. This has been Danielle Crawford on location with Sergeant Fessenden. Thank you. Now back to the studio.
JSA kicked off the new school year holding debates every Wednesday. This year, Cheryl Beckiai is president. Such debates as Megan's Law, civil rights for homosexuals, and legalization of marijuana have been discussed. In addition to JSA's weekly debates, members are gearing up for the fall state competition held in Philadelphia for the entire Mid-Atlantic region. One of our own Spiffy High students, Dan Ingram, was named governor of the Mid-Atlantic region for this year. Good luck at Fall State, JSA. Now let's go on location with Dan Appel for more.
Hi, this is Danny Appel, and I'm here on location for 34 News with the president of JSA, Cheryl Beckiai. Cheryl, how's JSA going so far this year?
Oh, it's great, Danny. We actually have a lot of new members, very high attendance every week on Wednesdays after school.
How could one participate in these debates if they wanted to?
Well, every week in Miss Wagner's room on Wednesdays, right after school, we have a meeting, and we always debate very controversial issues.
Sounds good. And are there any big events coming up for JSAers?
Yes, actually, anybody can attend our Fall State Convention. It's the week before Thanksgiving. And then we also have a Winter State Convention in February and a Spring State in April. And anybody who wants to from the school can come and join JSA and come on these really fun trips.
Sounds like JSA is pretty fun.
Now let's go to Arts and Entertainment with Stacy Goldberg.
Thanks, Katie. Dance team is back in action and they're better than ever. With their new coach and new members, dance team participated in a new event this year. They traveled down to Six Flags Fright Fest where they competed along with many other high school dance teams. Now let's go on location with Steph Ricca to find out how far their dancing got them.
Hi, this is Stephanie Ricca reporting on location with Stephanie Santiago and Rachel Levy. And these are two members of the dance team. So Stephanie, what are you guys doing to prepare for homecoming?
Well, we've had a practice on Monday and Tuesday and then Thursday and Friday because we have Six Flags coming up on Sunday, so we want to get prepared for that first and then we'll take steps to do homecoming.
And how's your dance coming along?
It's good. We're really enjoying practicing it and we really like it.
How's the team look? You guys think you're going to do well in the competition?
As far as the competition, I think it'll be all right because we have only had 2 weeks to prepare for this. But for homecoming, we definitely should bring it up to game and we should look fine.
That's awesome. Thank you, girls. And good luck at your competition. This has been Stephanie Ricca. Now back to the studio.
Led by captains Portia Price, Stephanie Fridas, Ashley Castori, and John DeFiore, marching band hopes to be as successful this year as they have been in the past. In order to prepare for their halftime shows and competitions, marching band practices every Monday and Wednesday from 3 to 5:30. Their halftime shows never cease to amaze the audience, and their competitions always bring back top rankings. Now let's go on location with John Birnbaum to find out more.
Hi, I'm John Birnbaum reporting for Channel 34 News, and I am here with the president of the marching band, Rob Dawson, and the sweet drum major, Danielle Porter. So, Rob, what's going on with marching band lately?
Well, we're very excited about the season so far. We've had a couple of competitions at Huntington Central and J.P. Stevens in Roselle Park, and we've steadily increased our points. We're getting better every show, and we have Central Jersey regions coming up, and then the state finals, and Giant Stadium in the first week of November. So we're really excited.
Yeah, I'm getting excited just hearing about it. But so Danielle, how's the show going? What's the theme of the show this year?
Our show is called World Tour SPF, which is really cool. We travel from America to Russia to Asia to Africa and then back to America, all through our music and our visuals with our wonderful color guard. And it's great. It's cool. It's like we get on a plane, and we even have a couple of sets that look like planes. Yeah.
That's very interesting. Very interesting. So, in these upcoming competitions, do you plan to add another trophy to the stack here? So, out of all these trophies, which one would you say is the one you're most proud of?
I would have to say that we were most proud of the large one, the rather large one, which is best overall everything. So basically, we're saying that we're the best band in our competition, that particular competition, and that encompasses best marching, best music, best effects, best color guard, best percussion, all that good stuff. So we're really proud of that.
The amount of upcoming fresh faces put ease to the minds of those who participate in Rep Theater. With the loss of many talented seniors from last year, Director Miss McGovern and Choral Director Mr. B hope to fill their voids. October 17th and 18th were the first round of tryouts for this year's production of 42nd Street. Students tried out with the performance of a song as well as an acting monologue. This year's productions will take place on March 17th through the 19th and the 23rd through the 25th. Let's go on location with Lonnie Kay to see what expectations Rep Theater has for this year's production.
Hi, I'm Lonnie Kay reporting for 34 News, and I'm here with Kristen Barry, a member of Rep Theater. So Kristen, what are you guys doing for this year's show?
We're doing 42nd Street.
Okay, that sounds cool. And when are you going to be able to audition for parts?
Auditions start next week, Monday and Tuesday, and then dance auditions later, like 2 weeks later, I think, or a week later.
Okay, and when is the 42nd show going to be held?
In March. It should be mid-March. It'll be like 6 shows, 6 performances.
And Kristen, do you know what you're going to be auditioning for this year's show?
Not sure. There's 3 girl leads, so I'll sing for one of those, but, hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Okay, good luck, and I hope everything turns out great. This has been Lonnie Kay, now back to the studio.
The BSU Steps Squad performance at homecoming is always an eye-catcher and a favorite. Let's go on location with Morgan Finkel to see what they have in store for us this year.
Hi, this is Morgan Finkel reporting on location. I'm here with the 3 captains of the BSU Step Squad. Can you tell me your names?
Octavia McCoy, Christina Friday, and Courtney McCoy.
So what events have you guys been practicing for this year?
Currently, we've been practicing for the telethon and homecoming.
And I hear that you guys are having another tryout after homecoming. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's like 2 to 3 weeks after homecoming. We're going to have tryouts, and we encourage that boys come out. We have 2 boys currently on the Step Squad, but we encourage more boys to come out.
Well, good luck with everything. Thanks. This has been Morgan Finkel reporting for 34 News. Back to the studio.
For Student of the Month, Neil Dalal. Let's go on location to hear what he has to say.
Hi, I'm Allie Rome reporting on location for Channel 34 News with September Student of the Month, Neil Dalal. How do you feel about being Student of the Month?
I'm pretty honored. A lot of random people have come up to me and introduced themselves and told me that I'm Student of the Month as if I didn't already know. So it's been pretty cool.
That is very cool. What activities are you in school?
I'm involved in yearbook, SMAC, FPLA, JSA, National Honor Society, and some other clubs too.
That's a lot of stuff. Do you do anything out of school?
Yeah, I have a job at a SCORE Educational Center in downtown Westfield, and I volunteer at our local hospital.
Very responsible. What colleges are you looking to go to next year?
My first choice is Columbia University, and I'm applying their early decision.
Well, good luck. This has been Allie Rome. Now back to the studio.
A favorite of many, Kathy Hoffman, has won this month's Faculty Member Award. Let's go on location with Gabby Berman to learn more about this teacher.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Berman reporting for Channel 34 News, and I'm here with Faculty Member of the Month, Mrs. Hoffman. Hi. Is this your first time getting Faculty Member of the Month?
No, I think it's my 3rd, actually.
Okay, and during school, what do you participate in?
I am the advisor of the newspaper along with Mrs. Hope Brand, and I teach humanities and the other journalism courses.
Okay, and outside of school, what do you participate in?
I have a 22-year-old son, Connor, who takes up the majority of the rest of my time. I leave here now at about 11 o'clock every day and spend the rest of my day with him. I also enjoy reading and exercising, which I pretty much do every day.
Okay, thank you. Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to Fashion and Fads with Lonnie Kay and Stephanie Ricca.
Hi, y'all. This is Lonnie Kay and Stephanie Ricca. And today you'll be viewing the new trends for this season.
Western style.
So put on your cowboy boots
And enjoy.
Yeehaw!
Well, it's a long way from Star, Mississippi to the big stage I'm singing on tonight. And sometimes the butterflies still get me when I'm in the spotlight. And some people seem to think that I've changed, that I'm different than I was back then. But in my soul, I know that I'm the same way that I've really always been. 'Cause a Mississippi girl don't change her ways just 'cause everybody knows her name. Ain't big-headed from a little bit of fame. I still like wearing my old
Edition.
A Fashion and Fads, Western style. This has been Stephanie Ricca.
And Lonnie Kay.
Now back to the studio.
Let's go to Rob Dawson for sports.
Thanks, Julie. Well, the boys soccer team got off to a great start this season, which was everyone expected that. The team started off red hot and won their first 5 games, including a win over another New Jersey powerhouse, Del Barton, 1-0. While the team had a little hiccup and went 3-2 during their next 5 games, they seem to have gotten back on track, especially with their impressive 4-3 shootout win over Eastside. The Raiders also finally seem to have their offense back in stride as they scored 3 goals or more in the past 4 games. Let's go on location with Dana Hankin for more.
Hi, this is Dana Hankin reporting for 34 News. I'm here with 2 boys from the varsity soccer team, Mark Sakura and Brian Meredith. So how's your season going, Brian?
It's going pretty well.
That's good. And what's your record so far?
We have 8 wins and 2 losses.
And what are your upcoming games?
We have 1 game today against Governor Livingston. Then we have another game Wednesday, then Friday and Saturday.
That's really good. Good luck with the rest of your season. Now back to the studio.
Keep in mind for the boys soccer team that the state does not seed according to difficulty, just on their record, and with 2 losses already, the Raiders could possibly get a lower seed than expected, but watch out, this team is still powerful. The girls soccer team started off in the opposite direction, though, going winless in their first 4 games, including a bad loss to Westfield 3-1 during the first game of the season. However, the girls have now only lost once in their last 6 games, pushing them to a 4-4-2 record. Leading the way are seniors Megan Kelly, Kelly Regano, and Hallie Mintz. Joe Bocci caught up with some girls soccer players.
Hi, this is Joe Bocci reporting for 34 News. I'm here with 2 members of the girls varsity soccer team, Lauren Maines and Haley Morozak. Lauren, who are some key players on the team this year?
Well, we really don't have any key players. It's pretty much a team effort.
That's good. And Haley, how's your team looking this year? How are you guys doing?
Well, our record's 4-4-2, and we're pretty much over 500 now, so should be getting better.
Are there any key matches coming up, key games?
There's Mother Seton this Saturday for the county game, and then next week we're going to be playing Cranford, so hopefully win that one.
Sounds good. This has been Joe Bocci. Now back to the studio.
In girls tennis so far, it has been something a little bit of like a roller coaster ride as the team sits at 6-5. The team plays 9th out of 11 schools in the Union County tournament on September 22nd and 23rd, behind strong performances from singles player Carly Hines and doubles tandem Jackie Lopez and Kiara Thomas. Hines placed 5th in the county, and Thomas and Lopez advanced all the way to the 7th place game. Let's go on location for more.
I'm on location here with Jackie Lopez, female varsity tennis starter. Now, Jackie, why don't you tell me a little about your season?
The season's going really well so far. We have some new players to the team and a new coach, Sandy Miller. She's really great, so we've been doing pretty good, and we'll continue to do well.
Any key players you'd like to mention?
Carly Hines is playing first singles, and Courtney Burke second singles, Liza Katz third singles, and we have a few new doubles, so it's doing good.
Now I hear you're a key player.
Yeah, I'm playing second doubles this year, so hopefully next year there will only be 4 starters from this year, so it should be interesting, and hopefully I'll be playing singles next year.
All right, any big matches we should be informed about?
Today we're playing Elizabeth, and next week we're playing Westfield, and that should be a really good match.
This has been Joe Bianco reporting for 34 News. Now back to the studio.
Hines also went to the singles state tournament but lost to Nikki Rice from our favorite school, Westfield. The gymnastics team has been battling youth all year long because of the absence of seniors this year. However, the team seems to be on the rise after a slow 1-3 start. The team finished second in a tri-meet with Union and Union Catholic, and in that same meet, they also broke 100 points for the first time this season. The Raiders also had quite an impressive performance in the Cougar Invitational behind Laurel Devlin and Annie Smith. Let's go to Sam Gates for more.
Hi, I'm Sam Gates. We're on location for 34 News, and I'm here with 2 members of the varsity gymnastics team, Natalie Capoccia and Nicole Kitts. So, Natalie, how's your season going so far?
It's going all right, but we still have time to improve.
That's good. And who are some of your top competitors?
We have Laurel Devlin, a junior, Natalie, sitting right there, Annie Smith, and Kelly Cinciata. She's a freshman.
That's good. That's good. Do you have any upcoming meets?
We have counties Friday the 21st, so excited about that.
All right, well, good luck. This has been Sam Gates, now back to the studio.
The volleyball team this year has had a tough road, primarily because they have the youth and experience bug as well. The volleyball team sits at 2-11 despite hard work from captains Kelly Caskew and Elaine Piniette, as well as 34 News Update Zone, Allison Brown. And when I mean hard work, I mean hard work. They've had a lot of tough losses this year. Out of their 11 losses, 8 of them were decided in 3 games. So we hope for better luck with the volleyball team. And now on to cross country. The boys cross country team has had a good team this year, despite having what some might call a thin team. This team is led by Josh Simon, Mike Miller, and Adam Biner, as well as surprise newcomer senior Jeff Mullen. The girls cross country team is also having a strong season, despite some injuries early on. They are led by Cassie Valdez, Tina Olson, Allie Hoynes O'Connor, and Sam Caro. Both teams finished in the top 10 in the Stewart Invitational back on September 24th in Roselle. James Denizzo caught up with the boys cross-country captain, Adam Biner, for more.
Hi, I'm James Denizzo here, reporting with the cross-country captain, Adam Byron. How is your season going so far?
Well, we're 9-1 right now. We're looking pretty solid. Got some young guys.
It's good, it's good. And what do you expect for the rest of the season?
Well, we're looking at maybe a second in the county, hopefully a first if we could beat Westfield. Conferences, we're looking pretty solid.
So, you think you do good in conference this year?
I do. I think we're actually going to go to groups this year, so.
Good, good. Thanks, Adam. Now let's go back to the studio.
And now, favorites for last. The Raider football team had an incredible victory on September 17th at Perry Tyson Field against the rival Westfield Blue Devils. Down 26-6 with a little over a quarter to play, the Raiders finally kicked into high gear, recovering 2 fumbles in Blue Devil territory and returning them for touchdowns to make it 26-19. And then, of course, getting a good old-fashioned luck, and they got a second chance on a pass interference penalty on Westfield. After that, the rest is self-explanatory.
The game was going to be quite quickly over after that. Westfield just ran out of the clock. It is hardly the case. Second goal of the 2. Strong, running, he's in! Touchdown! 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 And this place is going wild. They win the game, 32-29 on a 2-yard scramble by Rashawn Strong. Ball game over. Overtime over. Raiders win. Ah! Ah! Raiders win 32-29 against their arch rival.
Despite the team being 2-4, this game will go down in a lot of people's memories. It was an incredible comeback, and I was lucky to be part of that. For our male athlete of the month for October is soccer player Jeff Bell. He's a 4-year high school player, started in the JV and worked his way up to the varsity team. He is also the captain, and for the past 2 years he has anchored the defense, and he's quite noted for his rocket throw-ins from the sideline. Lindsay Fitzgerald caught up with the Male Athlete of the Month.
Hi, this is Lindsay Fitzgerald reporting for Channel 34 News, and I'm here with varsity captain of the soccer team, Jeff Bell, who's also the Athlete of the Month. So, Jeff, were you surprised when you got picked to be Athlete of the Month?
Yes, I was, Lindsay.
And what position do you play in soccer?
I play sweeper, which is basically defense.
Really? Well, what's your record so far?
We are 6-2, currently ranked 10th in the state.
Are you planning on playing soccer in school?
Yes, I am.
What schools are you going to apply to?
Monmouth, Hofstra, East Stroudsburg, FDU, Seton Hall. Those are just some of them.
Okay, well, good luck with getting into those schools. This has been Lindsay Fitzgerald, now back to the studio.
Girls soccer goalie Lauren Maines is our Female Athlete of the Month for October. And she has had also quite a colorful career in front of the net, going back all the way to Park Middle School, working her way up through JV and going up to varsity. Lauren Maines has also been quite hot so far in the giving up only 6 goals in the past 6 games. She is hitting her stride, and she is going to help the girls soccer team get very far in the playoffs. Brian Dewar caught up with the Female Athlete of the Month.
I'm Brian Dewar. We're here on location with Female Athlete of the Month, Lauren Maines. So Lauren, how's the season going so far?
We got off to a rough start, but now we have a 3-game winning streak and we seem to be doing very well.
Good. And how does it feel to be named Female Athlete of the Month?
Feels pretty good.
Who are some big games coming up?
We play Bridgewater Raritan tomorrow, which we're top 20 in the state. We have Kearney and we have Cranford coming up soon.
Well, good luck on the rest of the season. I hope you do good. Back to the studio.
And that's sports for this month. I'm Rob Dawson. Let's go back to Julie and Katie.
Thanks, Rob.
Now let's go to construction update.
Hi, this is Joe Bianco reporting for a construction update. Take a little walk to the new gym, new hardwood floor, new padding. Pretty soon there's going to be new banners going around. New scoreboard, not there yet. Wall of Fame, that's also going to be new. As you can see, there's the new emblem. Now let's kick it to Joe Bocci.
Thanks, Joe. Up here we have some newly painted bleachers, a nice Raider blue. Then if you look down here, they're planning on getting some new bleachers that will extend all the way to the door for more seating capacity. That's it for this construction update. Now back to the studio.
That wraps it up for the October edition of 34 News. Have a happy and safe Halloween.
And we'll see you in November.